Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio. This is Choppin' It Up with Chubb, the soulful way. Introducing you to some of the best local restaurants across Lincoln. Powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration. Here's your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd.
Welcome to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text into the show at Starter Heyman Jewelers text line 402-464-5685 and the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo channel 961. This first segment is sponsored by Nebraska Knockerball. Nebraska Knockerball LLC is the premier party destination that specializes in hosting a variety of fun and engaging events. Whether you're planning a birthday party, a corporate event, a company team bonding building event, we provide a unique and entertaining atmosphere. Their services also include employee appreciation events, ensuring your team feels valued and celebrated. And today we have a special guest. This guy here, man, he does it all. So I'm gonna learn something today and find out what he don't do. Me and this cat go way back like 4 fleecies on a Cadillac. This is my little brother, Keenan Serrano with Keenan Eats. Keenan, welcome to the show, dog.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man. How you doing?
I'm good. It's a lovely day. I'm happy to be in the AC.
Man, it's nice out here. It's hot out there.
Right.
Shoot, Keenan, so tell me a little bit about yourself, man.
Originally born in North Platte, Nebraska. I think I'd like to describe myself as a Renaissance man. I think that's the easiest way to put it. I do a lot of different things. I just love creating in a lot of different formats and connecting with people. And being of service, helping people like reach their goals, reach their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, shoot, man, you know,
easiest way to put it.
You a man of many hats, and the best way I can describe this show today is this gonna be simply dope. You dig?
Simply dope.
Simply dope. You got your clothing line.
Yeah.
You're music artist. You're a music producer. You cook. Matter of fact, that's how I met you. You came to the restaurant. What was it, about a year ago?
Yep.
And we started chopping it up. He was coming in there every day. He started working for me for a little bit.
Right.
And man, we became friends, man. And and that's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
So you got this new venture.
Yeah.
We'll talk about your music and stuff a little later. But Keenan Eats. You are blowing up, man. and I love watching you do that, dog. So tell everybody a little bit about that and what made you want to pursue that.
Keenan Eats. Honestly, it was an idea. I think it was probably February, and I was eating at a couple different spots that were like pretty new, namely Blessing Thai. Well, they weren't necessarily new, but I just loved eating there.
Mm-hmm.
But like Sid's Deli, they were new, and
Fire.
I remember just like eating these places and being like, dang, how could I help them get more people in here, because they actually have something great, you know? In your restaurant as well. But that was like a year ago. I was thinking that then as well.
Mm-hmm.
But in February, it kind of all came together. I was in Blessing Thai, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take pictures of my food, and I'm gonna start a page called Keenan Eats, and I'm just gonna share these pictures on Facebook and tell about my experience, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so I started doing that, and I tried to stay consistent with it, and then got a pretty all right push. Everything was cool. We were just doing the photos and reviews, which is awesome. And then it came May, and you came to the show, you know, and I came in, and you were like, whatever, something about the ticket or whatever. You're like, oh, you play the food. I was like, all right, cool. I got you. I'll definitely take you up on that. So then I came through and was like, you know what? I'm going to do a video, because I think at that point I'd gotten a new phone, so I could actually like take good videos. My old phone had a cracked camera or something, so I couldn't get no clear videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started doing the videos with the voiceovers and editing on CapCut, and
you do all that yourself, right?
I do everything myself.
Man,
I
dope,
go in there, I shoot everything, edit, and do the voiceover. And it probably takes me a good 3 tries, maybe 3 to 5 tries for the voiceover. But I got a cool process now to get it down. And
You did mine, man, and I watched it a couple of times. And what struck me, what I kept watching was when you ate that catfish. You said, "Listen to this crunch," and it went.
Right.
And so I kept rewinding. I was like, "Is he adding sound effects?" And then I asked you, and you said, "No, that was a catfish."
That was the
and I'm like,
catfish.
"Shoot, that's
I
how
let the
Chubb do." You
audio from
dig?
yeah, the catfish, I like it crispy. So yeah, that was definitely just a video that turned out great. And yeah, it's awesome that we're here today talking
Mhm.
about this because it all started really taking off with that video that we did.
Mhm.
And the first day we posted it got 12,000 plays.
That's what's up,
And,
man.
things just kind of started doing their thing, and I just stayed more consistent, try to find a flow with the videos and whatnot. And now I think I'm to a point now where it's like wherever I go, I could figure out how to get a video done and do it and
It's dope, man.
showcase the stuff that the restaurants have to offer. Because ultimately, I feel like a lot of things go unsupported or unseen. In a place like Lincoln, it's small, but there's a lot of things that can go overlooked,
Mhm.
So I really wanted to bring a spotlight to these places that, maybe might not have like the strongest marketing efforts, or,
Mhm.
they just might not, people are invested in their business. They're not necessarily thinking about all of the XYZ things. So any way that I could be of service and like help people find new places to eat, and also businesses get their name out there. Cause on the other hand of, businesses getting their name out there is great, but also like I know a lot of people who eat the same stuff
Mhm.
all the time. Like they spend a lot of money eating the same stuff all the time. And it's like
Because
there's
they
so
don't know
much
that
stuff to eat and it
exactly.
could go back into the community in so many different ways. And you can just get out of your, comfort zone, try
Mhm.
some things, different things.
But that's why I created Chopping It Up with Chubb the Soulful Way, man, because
Absolutely.
it gives a platform for people to be noticed that ain't really noticed. You know what I mean? Because I
Respect.
know there's a lot of people out there that still haven't heard of Soulful Cocina.
Right.
So if somebody gave me an opportunity to put my name out there, so that's
Real.
why I'm here. And then you're
Respect.
doing the same thing. And how many places do you visit a week, or is it just like maybe one a week? Because I'm sure
Um,
it can get pretty expensive.
yeah, right now I think it's gotten to 2. I try to do 2 or 3 a week. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm posting 3 a week, 3 videos a week,
Mhm.
just like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday situation, just so it just stays active. The page stays active. I'll post pictures and stuff in between. I'm also still doing the picture reviews because people do appreciate those, and it gives more of a more in-depth thing. Whereas the videos are more like a informative, entertaining video that'll get you excited to go try these things.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't even call myself a food critic. I'd say I'm a food enthusiast. Like I want people to go out and have their own experiences.
Mhm.
Like I might love the chicken Alfredo over here, and you might think it's trash.
Exactly.
That's up for you to find out, but at the end of the day, like, I can only speak from my experience, so
Mhm.
you should go have your own experience.
Well, I know that food that you've been posting, man. I gotta go. So you posted
Been eating a lot of good food.
is it Buddha Burgers or something?
Naughty Buddha
Naughty
Burger
Buddha.
Bar.
I gotta check that
Naughty
joint out,
Buddha
man.
Burger Bar. They're fire.
And
They're good,
all
they're really
vegan.
good. All vegan, all vegan. I know a lot of people, they're scared to eat vegan food or they're against vegan food, but it really just means food that's based from plants, you
So
know? So,
so correct me if I'm wrong. Is
yep.
that the place where I think it was a watermelon salad?
Yep.
Man, tell me about that because I'm gonna go
They
check that
A
bad boy out.
watermelon salad is an off-menu item, and it's so good, so refreshing. Like, it has a there's a it's like watermelon, I feel like there's kale in it, and there's, like, this vinaigrette that just goes so perfectly with the
Hmm.
watermelon. It's just so refreshing, so I don't know, you just feel recharged, and I love eating watermelon, but I love it when it's incorporated into things,
Mhm.
because it's like you're just getting hydrated,
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's salad bar,
it's
man. So
super good,
you
super
have a
good.
couple, then there was that one sauce sauce.
Sauce by Alfaro.
They look
Super
really
good.
good.
Super good. Yeah. They do their thing out there for sure.
So now when you go, do you call them and be like, "Look, I'm coming in," or
Um Recently what I've been doing just so I can have like plans
Mhm.
of going in, cuz like you said, it can get expensive, and at the end of the day, I am doing a service. Like this is a commercial, and not only that, I'm doing a commercial and airing it. So I'm doing two different things,
Mhm.
and it's like, well, I do like have a preferred, like, you know, donation or whatever, that's
Yeah.
great because, I am a creator and I am, doing my thing. I got to live and be able to do more, but also just like hitting them up, emailing them, letting them know what I do, what I have to offer, see who would be interested in collaborating. Um, and just like, yeah, going from there. Typically, people are pretty receptive to getting some advertising and at least comping the food.
Mhm.
But sometimes they don't comp the food, and
Which
sometimes it's just like, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
I mean, I feel they should because
Yeah.
it's benefiting them. It's
Oh,
to no
yeah.
benefit of you. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean? You're
Right.
putting all your time and effort
Right, right, right.
into bringing them,
Right.
you
Yeah,
know,
and it's
and
like as much as I do need, like, places to post, there's a lot of places. So I could always find another place to post, that'll make sure that I'm taken care of. Because 'cause I'm all about, doing stuff for people, but I don't wanna be over giving because I'm a people pleaser.
Mhm,
I'm a people pleaser, so I have to make sure I have boundaries with myself that
mhm.
I'm not giving too much to where I am pouring out of an empty cup,
Exactly,
So
exactly.
just I feel like it's very important for people to respect creatives because I feel like creatives sometimes people will just think that it's just like, oh, you're doing your little thing and like a lot of people are like, well, I don't pay for advertising. And it's like, okay, that's fine. That's fine and all, but if these people are gonna help bring you money,
Mhm,
you know what I'm saying? Like, at least make sure they're good,
mhm,
because how are you gonna charge them to help make you money? That's crazy. That's
mhm.
nuts. So, that's just something that I've been, like, juggling and trying to figure out in this business, but, ultimately, I just love eating and helping people put their names out there and whatnot. I know, we just hit, like, 1,000 followers on TikTok literally today, which is crazy because
Good for
we
you,
were just
man.
at, like, 500, like, literally yesterday. Like, it's been taking off. I've been having, like, random people stop me on the street like, "Hey, you do
Mhm.
the thing. You
Yeah.
you do the food stuff." I'm like, "What? That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
nuts."
you know, you asked me to rate you, man, and you said on a number of 1 to 10. I think I was way up there
Yeah.
because a lot of people's came in because of you. Or I'll go places and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm Chubb. I own Sofa Cocina," and I'll give them a card or whatever, and they'll be like, "I know who you are," and I was like, "You ate at my restaurant?" "Well, not yet, but I heard of you from Keenan Eats or whatever," and I was like,
Fire.
"My boy." So I mean, man, that's
Fire.
the way that stuff works and happens, man, is for a reason and a purpose, and
Right.
it's just it's I love it.
Right.
I love it, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So each one help one, and we're
Absolutely.
greater together.
It's a game of give and take and making sure, the energy is reciprocated and whatnot,
Mhm,
because I've been in places in my life in different areas being a people pleaser and being somebody who wants to help where I'm just getting taken advantage of and then I resent doing what I do, whatever it is. So
mhm.
I think I'm just happy to be in a place where most people do find it in their heart and do make sure that I'm taken care of at least and so I can continue doing what I do because at the end of the day, there's not very many places you can go to find all the different things that are happening, like all of these different restaurants and whatnot. Like I'm finding new stuff and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like I appreciate this service and I'm the one doing it, but I appreciate this. Like if it wasn't me, I'd be like, wow, this is fire. I love
Mhm,
this. I know something they kind of do in New York. It's not necessarily food based, but I know there's a page called FOMO NYC and they have like all of the parties that are happening for the weekend. So like Friday, Saturday, Sunday at all these different locations, who's the DJ, so you know what kind of music to expect, what the party is, all of that. And like I've always been like ever since I found that page probably like a year and a half ago, I'm like, they're doing the Lord's work. Like
mhm.
that's so great. And so like I feel like what I'm doing is almost like a way of doing that, but with restaurants here in Lincoln and beyond. Because I started going to Omaha as well and venturing out, and I did a couple of things in New York as well. Pretty much anywhere I go to, I try to do something because it doesn't, at the end of the day, the more national the page gets, the more beneficial it is for even people in Lincoln because people travel and people are coming to Husker games.
Mhm.
Um, they're in town and they have no idea where to go.
Sofa Cocina, baby.
You know,
You dig?
get that catfish.
Yeah, man. That was going to be one of the questions I asked. So are you going to start taking it to New York when you visit and your
Absolutely,
travels?
absolutely,
Man, that's just
absolutely.
another way to
Yeah.
grow
Yep.
for
Yep.
you and them.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just want to. I feel like growing up visiting New York and really it being like my second home has really helped me have a different perspective on places to go and places that are like valid in New Yorkers' eyes. You know, I'm not necessarily having to go off of so many suggestions from people who follow me. Like I know when Keith Lee went out there, he got a lot of backlash from the places that he went because they're like, bro, why are you going to eat this? Like that's crazy. These suggestions are crazy. And it's like I could see that, you know, whereas, you know, growing up out there, having a dad who's in the Bronx, like I spend time in the city. I know different places to go, places that are like, okay, yeah, this probably should be on the page, stuff like that. Some of the best places, and I'm still finding new places, obviously, because I'm finding new places in Lincoln, let alone New York is like a whole different beast. So I think it's just like wherever I'm at, I'd love to just explore and encourage people to do different things and find themselves through putting themselves in different situations and different positions. That's the only best way that we grow, really.
Yep.
So
So you went to Black Sheep, correct?
yes,
What'd you
I
get
did.
from there?
I got the what was it called? The Nora's Way?
Norris, where that turkey
Was it a
sandwich?
turkey sandwich? Oh
Make your
man.
tongue slap your brains
Man,
out.
the turkey sandwich. I'm gonna go back and do a video. I think I just went and did the just regular review, which was cool. But I just needed to go back there and get a video. I'll be back there very soon to do that because wow. And the what was it called? Self care. It was like the waffle.
Yeah.
Man, I even told my mom, I was like, you know, you could get that. I'll get the turkey sandwich because I don't even really care for like I like waffles, but I've had some bad experiences with Nutella. I like Nutella, it's good, but I just had some bad experiences personally, PTSD. I'm just like, you know, I don't know. So like when it had Nutella and like, you know, it's strawberries and bananas or something, and it's like, okay, we're probably gonna put syrup or something on this, and it's like I didn't know how to feel about it, but I tried that and I ate half of it like so fast. I was like, dang, this is fire. Everything over there, I love that. Nora really does. She does her thing. She does her thing over there, and she puts love into her food. So I love that.
Yeah, she's having a baby shower, so
Yep.
she'll be having that in the soul patch tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Fire.
Nora does a soul patch tomorrow.
That's fire.
So
That's
she'll
fire.
be there. But yeah, man. So next week, you got any people on the radar yet, or you just pop up? Or
I got some people on the radar. Some people I'm talking to. I think some of my, I guess like wish list. I guess places that I want to hit next. I'd love to go to Tandoor. I don't think I've ever had Tandoor. But I love Indian food. I did end up going to the oven this week, so that'll be posted this next week.
Hold that thought. We'll get back back to it.
Yeah.
All right, folks, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna pay some bills, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. And Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Become part of the Landmark difference today. Landmark Implement, your John Deere dealer, is currently hiring in our parts departments. As a member of our team, you'll assist customers in finding the right parts for their equipment, manage inventory, and collaborate with sales and service. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, there's a place for you at our dealership. Apply today and grow your career with Landmark Implement, where your skills make a difference in the ag community every day. See full details online at landmark.careers.
IT issues wreaking havoc on your day? It's time to hire the experts. It's time to hire Hamilton. When it comes to your business, you don't have time to worry about network security, data backup, and protection, or support when devices slow down or stop working. At Hamilton, we ensure that your technology is up to speed and works as hard as you do. Don't let IT issues slow you down. You deserve better. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial or residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Working at
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text into the show at Sartor Heyman Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685 and a live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo Cable 961. This second segment is sponsored by HealthLink. HealthLink offers one-on-one coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. Nutritious foods such as high-protein entrees, meal replacement snacks, and supplements. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Before we went to break, you was talking about the oven.
The oven, yes. I went to the oven.
Never heard of them. What kind of food?
It's Indian food.
Okay.
It's down here in the Haymarket.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd say it's like when I ask people like their top 3, the oven was almost always in the top 3. Like always. They do real good work over there.
I'm gonna get in there.
Some of my favorite stuff.
Is that a recent one that you just did?
I just did that like 2 days ago.
So when's the video coming out?
Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna post it Labor Day or if I'm gonna do it on Wednesday.
Man,
but
do it today so I can check them out,
right?
dog.
Right?
I'm sure there's a lot of work with all that editing and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's a little bit of work. It's kind of just like scheduling it so that I'm not running out of stuff to post. Because when you have breaks of like posting stuff, then it's like when you aren't as consistent on the page, it's hard to keep attention, which is, the whole thing is getting attention to these businesses and these places, So I've been very consistent with it. I'm pretty proud of myself to be this consistent with something, like pretty consistent with it, making music and doing all types of other stuff. I'm pretty somewhat consistent with that too, but I feel like eating is one of those things you have to do all the time. So,
well, I'm proud of you, man. And I stand on all 10 toes when I say that, dude. Just watching you do that in them videos, it's just the way that you carry it and you make them, like you did the Wing Fest.
Yeah.
That video was off the chain, man. It just showed you like walking, showed you eating. You showed everybody on there, just your talkovers and everything, man. You do impressive stuff, man.
Thank you very much.
So, which wants to lead me to this? You're also an artist. If you want to talk about that, people can check you out.
Absolutely. I've been a hip hop artist. I've been rapping for I would say probably about 14 years.
You're only 16?
Huh?
And you're only 16?
Pretty much, Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I was well, I guess what am I? I'm 27, so I was literally 13 years old when I started. I just always loved music. I remember being young. I would watch cartoons, but then sometimes I would just turn it to the music channels. Music choice.
That's how I was.
Just listen to the music, and I always listen to like rap or R&B. I just always loved music. I feel like I was always pretty creative with things. I remember in like 4th grade, we learned how to write haiku poems, and that like changed everything for me because it was like 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5-syllable poems, and like I'm like, it doesn't have to rhyme, and maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. And I always wanted to be super deep. I remember being in 4th grade, like, I'm gonna make this deep. I'm gonna make this deep. So I remember thinking about that, but I learned a lot about syllables, which carried into like rapping because it is very much so about, your flow is like syllables, fitting what you're trying to say into syllables. So, I started doing it pretty like taking it serious my freshman year of high school because I didn't have any friends moving from North Platte to Lincoln. My brother had a baby and my mom wanted to be closer, so we moved to Lincoln. And I was too late to play football, so I was just sitting at home playing games. I was like, one day I was just like sad. I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper. And so it was like dramatic. It might have been raining that day. Who knows, really? But I just would just like rap and write rhymes in the basement every day. And like then I was a intern for this film called Teached through my dad. He's an educator, always been in education, which I always didn't want to tell my teachers. I didn't want them to know, but he through one of his people, they were doing a film on the school to prison pipeline and stuff like that, and they needed interns, and the filmmaker actually was from Nebraska, Kelly Amos, and I was one of the only kids she knew from Nebraska. So I ended up being an intern. This guy from London donated MacBooks to the interns, and I was one of 4 interns across the United States and got a laptop sent to me in the mail. And I was like, this is unbelievable. Like, this does not just happen. Like that's such a big obstacle for a lot of people. So when that happened, I was like, okay, I have to start learning to make beats. I have to start learning to produce. I have to start learning to do more because why would I be given this kind of a blessing if I'm supposed to just like waste it away or just like not maximize it, So
that's real spit.
So from there, I just kept doing that. I started doing some shows here around Lincoln. I used to go by T-Von because my middle name was Trayvon. That was my first rap name. And I remember I opened up for like Lil Flip, Project Pat. I was literally like 16. Project Pat.
I said Project Fat. Project Pat.
Project Pat.
Real talk.
Yeah, and I was young. I was too young to be in the bar. And I remember for the Project Pat one, I was like at the Red 9, and I remember whoever I came with, they weren't trying to stay there for the show. And so they left me. I'm just like this minor in the bar, like watching Project Pat. And like I had performed this song right before he went up because I got like this encore song, whatever. And then I went outside so I could call my homie so I could get a ride because I don't think I drove that night. And next thing I know, I get off the phone. I look up, the door opens, security guard. There's Project. And he's like, yo, what's up, homie? He was like, you hard. He's like, what's your number? Yeah. And like, I was like, dang,
that's
what?
What's up,
and
man.
Ended up getting, co-signed from Project Pat. He's like, man, I'm gonna send your music to Juicy because Juicy J was like on top of the world at that time. And I didn't have any of my music recorded though. So what could I even send him? It was just like one of those things. I was just like, oh, like, okay, you're seen and what you're doing is like significant. You should continue on, so I've just always done that. Been making music, it's developed into so many things, running a recording studio, starting Simply Dope. That was supposed to be my merch,
Mhm.
and really just became a whole life of its own, a whole movement, community, just a lifestyle of just like living authentically and pushing it to the max, you know?
Mhm.
Like,
So jump into that, man. Tell people what they can get, what kind of stuff they can get with Simply Dope.
so yeah, Simply Dope.
But I want you to know you took because I'm Simply Dope.
Yeah.
So you took my name.
Hey.
But it's okay. I'll let you.
It's
I'll let
okay.
you
We
have
can
it.
all be Simply Dope. We can all be Simply Dope. Simply Dope Chubb, Simply Dope Keenan,
There you
whatever,
go.
you know what I'm saying?
There you
Like,
go.
but yeah, Simply Dope. It's just the idea that you're perfect when you're being authentically you.
Mhm.
And you really don't have to, you don't got a lot to kick it, you know?
Mhm.
Like being you and being who you are is your superpower. And that's like the most important thing that we can do and show up as in this dimension. Just like being who we're supposed to be. It's us playing our role, playing our note in the song of life and everything that's going on, you know?
Mhm.
So I really just wanted to create something that was cool on its own and you didn't need to know my music.
Mhm.
That's what it became. That's what it was first with my, you know, as merch.
Mhm.
And then as I grown, it's just become this thing that's exactly that, like understanding that you're perfect as you are and the imperfections is what makes you dope. Like
Exactly.
that's what makes you special, you know? So just not being so hard on yourself, getting out of that perfectionist energy and really just like believing in yourself
Mhm.
for real. But like, you know, I sell clothes. I have like different merch, simplydopeusa.com. I got the website down right now because I'm doing some maintenance on it. But Simply Dope World on Instagram, Simply Dope USA. Pretty much you look up Simply Dope. That's me. That's, you know, we pushing it, you know. But
So
yeah.
do you have any new merch coming out
I got
that we can
some
expect?
I got some real cool stuff coming out. I have these shirts, these imperfect shirts. It says imperfect on the front, but the I and the M are a different color.
Mhm.
So it spells imperfect, but it also says I'm perfect. It
That's
all
dope.
depends on how you look at it, you know?
That's dope,
So,
man. So let me know when you. I'll be
absolutely.
the first one in line.
Absolutely.
I'll be the first one in
We're
line
gonna
because I
do
know I
that.
got that one with that giraffe. And I'll rock that bug.
Oh, yeah, the draft, the Expectations draft.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love that one too. That was my second mixtape, Expectations, just the idea that when we come into the world, like we have so many expectations on us. At
Mhm.
that time, I was just getting ready to drop out of college. And yeah, I just was like battling so many expectations as like a son, a brother, a student, a citizen, just being an adult now. I got to pay bills. Like,
Mhm.
just so many things people expect you need to go to college, you need to do this, you need to do that, and at the end of the day it's like you have to decide which expectations really matter
Mhm.
and also be able to adapt to those things because and that's why I put a draft. A lot of people say like high expectations, which yes, it's that, but also drafts are very smart. Once they're born, it's like 60 seconds they learn to walk,
Mhm.
which is nuts. So
Mhm.
just like being able to be adaptable, you know? So
That's right, man.
yeah.
Well, you had mentioned your parents. You
Yeah.
said your mom and your dad. Are they tuned in right now?
Maybe
If they
I send them the link.
where's the live camera at? Austin?
Where they at?
Look right here.
Where they at?
Mom and dad, I just want to tell you did something right with this one. This is a good kid. You guys need to pat yourself on the back.
Thank you.
Yeah, have you heard of Keenan Eats, Austin?
I'd seen it going around a little bit. Yes.
Fire.
Just, I'm trying to think. It was within the last month or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And there are places that, but here's the thing. I'm from Lincoln, born and raised, been here my whole life. No idea half these places existed.
That's so fire.
You're doing the Lord's work.
I love
it's
that.
True.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man. So if you give
That's
him a
good.
follow, man, he introduced you to a lot.
Oh yeah.
I need to be introduced to a lot. My
Yeah.
taste buds are, I'm one of those familiar types of people.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I need the inspiration.
It's nothing wrong with that either. It's just, you know, I'm always just like we have this one life. Let's just like live it up. Let's do the different things and see what we like. And if you don't like it, oh well, you tried it. Now you know.
So
You know?
I got a guest coming on next week, and it's the backyard. You know, every first Saturday I
Yeah.
have backyard barbecue segment, and this dude's a good friend of mine. But there's a lot that I will try, and there's a lot that I won't. So I want both you guys to tune into that show because this dude, good friend, but he eats all kinds of stuff, and I ain't gonna get into it yet. We'll bring it up then. But there's some stuff that he eats, man, and he cooks. He's a dang good cook. But there's just I can't see myself doing certain stuff. But folks, we will return right after these messages. We got to pay some bills. Yeah, we'll see you in a second.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Are you ready to join a family-owned local company that values innovation, integrity, and excellence? Look no further than Lincoln Industries. They're hiring for first and third shift production roles, as well as multiple engineering and sales positions. Whether you're an engineer ready to design groundbreaking solutions or a sales professional eager to connect with clients, they've got a place for you. Come join their family. Visit www.lincolnindustries.com for more information.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
The 2024 Nebraska football season is here, and we need you to be a part of the Sea of Red Memorial Stadium this fall. A limited number of Husker football single-game tickets are on sale now and are only available while supplies last. Don't miss out on any of the action this season by getting yours before it's too late. To purchase your Husker football single-game tickets, visit huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Have an anniversary coming up? I've got you covered. Celebrate your love with the timeless elegance of jewelry. This anniversary, give the gift of sapphires, emeralds, rubies, or gold. Find the perfect piece that reflects the beauty and depth of your commitment. Whether it's your first anniversary or your 50th, surprise your loved one with a gem as beautiful and rare as she is. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way, with your host, Chef Manuel Chubb Hurd, powered by Nebraska Knockerball, HealthLink, and Coalition Restoration on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Chopping It Up with Chubb, the soulful way on 93.7 The Ticket. Text into the show at Sartor Heyman Jewelers text line 402-464-5685 and a live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo Cable 961. This third segment is sponsored by Coalition Restoration. Coalition Restoration works with hail damage, commercial, and residential roofing, in addition to those pesky insurance companies. Give them a call today for a free estimate at 402-416-8186 or visit them online at coalitionrestoration.com. So when we left, man, you was talking a little bit about your shirts and your merch and stuff, and so you got it. Is that the only stuff you got coming up in the near future?
I got some more. I have some more stuff coming up. I've kind of just been pretty focused on the food stuff, honestly. But my next focus this next season is probably going to be on dropping more music. I have a lot of music that's just been in the tuck. I've always been the type of person to create a lot more than I'm putting out. So like even like with the food videos, I feel like it's been a very good exercise for me. It's been very good for me just getting in the process, like getting in the routine of putting things out, you know?
Mhm.
So it's been inspiring me to put my music out more because I can push these videos out, you know, consistently. Why can't I do the same with my music?
When you do something, man, let me get on a hook.
Okay, get on the hook.
For real. I think that'd be dope, man. But so how can people find you on Facebook, websites? Push all that info out there.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Keenan Serrano. You can find me, Keenan Eats. Find me as Keenan Eats on Facebook. Honestly, follow that. I'm more active there. Keenan Eats on TikTok, Instagram. What else? I'm Simply Dope World on Instagram, Snapchat.
Any websites?
And we got some. Eventually simplydopeworld.com, but right now I don't necessarily. I took my websites down kind of. So Simply Dope USA will be the one that comes up first.
Okay.
Simplydopeusa.com, but I gotta get those figured out a little more. For now, we're just kind of on the socials. I got some big plans coming together with all of the Keenan Eats stuff and kind of just pulling everything together with websites and stuff like that. So
any artists you got producing that you're working on?
I've been working with Danny Michael. He just dropped some music. Bro's been doing some really cool stuff.
He had a headlining concert last night.
Yeah, he just had a headlining show at the Bourbon last night. So
yeah,
he
just
did
seen his name up there.
Yeah, I was there, performed a song with him. It was cool. It's a vibe with my cousin Leonard Ray and my boy Lincoln Alexander as well. All very talented artists. There's a lot of talent, a lot of artists in Nebraska, Lincoln, honestly, that are doing their thing, and they just have to continue to just spread their wings and fly, shine, and just like these restaurants, not everybody knows about these restaurants and they have a brick and mortar spot, let alone these artists, So I'm trying to figure out a way to do the same with artists and really just shine a light on people who are dope, just like you're doing. So we love that.
Well, man, why don't you do something and have a couple performers over at the Soul Patch?
Absolutely.
I think that'd be off the chain, man.
We could definitely do something like that. I know some people would definitely be interested. I've also been producing for my boy Solace Taylor, Taylor Gaiman. He actually is a former Husker.
Okay.
Former Husker.
So is he rap sing?
He raps.
Okay.
He's a rapper. I'm actually, this hat I'm wearing, it says Nebraska Fire Riders.
Okay.
And that's his brand, Feed the Poet. But yeah, I just love this hat. I love it. Love what he stands for. He always got a deep message. And also my boy Dex Arbor. I think that's like the main people I've been rocking with and producing recently. There's a lot of great music and great art that's getting ready to come out, and yeah, people just gotta be ready for it.
So when you ain't in the restaurant, you in the lab on a mixing board.
100%. Either that or just like spending time, just being in the moment, doing stuff,
Man, I don't know if I can do that, dude. I hate seeing my
Yeah,
computer and
yeah, no,
like
yeah.
producing
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
clipping stuff and putting stuff together. And
It's one of those things
it's a
I have
lot
to
of work.
like lock in. I gotta
Mhm.
lock in and get into a flow because if I'm not in the right energy to do it, it's kind of hard to force myself to do something like
Mhm.
that. So I kind of just try to let the art flow. But obviously, if it's like some client work, something like that, I just gotta lock in and just focus on the things I appreciate, like the music. How does it make me feel instead of being so logical? Because once I'm logical and thinking about things, that's where I get in my head, start making weird decisions in the computer and whatnot. Whereas if I'm just going off of how it makes me feel, all
Mhm.
right, what do I want to feel more of or less of? All
Yeah.
right,
Well,
move like that.
one thing about your music, I know you did your show
In May.
three
Yep.
about 3 months ago.
Yep.
And we was there, man, and when you can deliver music to make somebody feel what you're feeling,
Right.
that's music.
Yeah.
That's music. Because anybody can get up here and do anything. You just
Right.
be like,
Right.
But when you feel what you're
Yeah.
speaking,
Yeah.
that's good
I
delivery, and
appreciate that.
that's music, man.
Yeah, it's,
So
it's one thing to perform; it's another thing to connect.
yeah,
You
and
know?
I was like, Keenan got a lot on his mind. Same thing with Danny
Yeah.
Michael. Like
Yeah.
like
It's a
like
lot.
like I heard y'all, man.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
appreciate that. I
So
appreciate that.
y'all was going deep within your souls,
Yeah, I
man.
was like, man, you might as well.
Shoot.
They put my heart on the stage for real.
Your homegirl that passed, her name was it Quinta?
Swinta.
Swinta. See,
yep.
I was close. I remember.
Swinta, hey,
We
that's
was like,
pretty close. Yeah,
Swinta.
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Shout out to Swinta. Shout out to Summer, man. Yeah, I miss her. Rest in peace. But yeah, she's a big inspiration to a lot of the things I do and just like putting it all on the line because why not? Like, we really don't know how much longer we got and might as well just go for it.
Exactly, man. You gotta do that. Well, folks, we're bringing this one to an end. We will see you next week. Keenan, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Austin, I thank you, man. I appreciate y'all, and we will see you guys next week.